welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going live into map number 2, CLG versus Games Academy. And Games Academy, they took map number 1 in overtime, so impressive start from them, and, well, now one map away from the upset as CLG. They want to avoid that, obviously. They do get a CT side start, as side selection goes to them, and it'll be Games Academy starting us off with an A side take.
Yep, I mean, we can see they've already thrown the smokes in, trying to get into the bomb site here, and they are going to get a free plan. There is no one in CT, actually 3 people in CT, and that's not fun if you're a Taco. I was going to say there's no one peeking from CT, and it's going to be absolutely dominating headshots coming across the board from CLG. It's be all on, well, it was all on Phoenix, but not anymore. He's going to get taken out, and that's going to be a clean sweep, only thing allowing the bomb plant. Good job from CLG there.
Oh yeah, super good pistol round for CLG, as I think we caught on stream. Hazed, he had, I think it was Henny that jumped on his head, or like over his head on stairs. I don't know how he was able to, I guess Hazed was just down the stairs far enough that he could have someone jump over his head, but yeah, Henny literally jumped over his head, but he still found the headshot when he landed on the opposite side, so he's looking pretty damn strong at the moment. And CLG, I gotta feel, like we were stating, the fact they were up 10-1 at one point in the last map and they've now lost it, that's got to fuel a little bit of the fire here for the CLG side, but we'll see if it actually works against them or not, as I wouldn't say that CLG is one of the teams that kind of falls victim to that kind of thing, but it could be a possibility as we see Games Academy looking for another A-side take. We love a bomb plant here.
Yeah, and that bomb plant is going to fuel into this next round. It's a perfect pop flash. It is going to destroy the 2 players in sight. 2 kills coming straight in. JDM picking up a nade kill through that smoke. And there are, like you wished, your wish has been granted. They are going to get a bomb plant. Tark able to pick up Henny on that lurk. And there's going to be a team kill coming in, and everyone's going to get cleaned up. So they got the bomb plant, and then they just kind of go super aggressive there. They planned it for jungle and stuff. And then they just tried to go for that aggressive to get in there so they could play that plant, but unfortunately it didn't work because there were 2 CLG players in there, and they did a little damage to themselves, taking out a team kill there, but still looking good on money, and they should be going into a bye this round.
Indeed they are. 2 bomb plants at a row, as we'll get pretty much everything they're looking for. You can see their nade set's pretty sound. Showtime, sad times, he's at -1, looking to reverse that in this round here, as let's see, T-side looking for a bit of middle control, potentially. Henny going to lead the charge. CLG has gone for an aggressive middle play, though, and it's not going to work out for them. JDM with these nades, my God. That's going to be 2 rounds in a row. This guy is just throwing some heat with those grenades.
I guess so.
It's a 3-on-4. Games Academy with the lead in the player advantage. This would be a big round for them to pick up, as CLG do have a little bit of economy, but considering the amount of damage we saw in that last round, they are a little low.
Yeah, and what we saw right off the bat there, as it's going to be FNS going down to Showtime, is the mid play, which was one thing that I highlighted when we were talking about earlier. When I played against Games Academy, that's one thing they did really well, was they took mid really well against us. And I'm not saying I'm anything special at the game, but they were very, very strong in mid, and they didn't stray away from it. They were able to take it and take control of it, and we can see that already through this first gun round here, as they have taken control of it, gotten that bomb down at B, and that was one thing also that we noted. They did go towards B and up cat a lot, so they were able to take a lot of control and win it out from there, basically. And there's going to be one going into Taco, going into JDM before going down himself. And just be Hayes trying to save here, trying to hold on to a gun, a nade, and he's going to die to Showtime. So right now, if you're CLG, this is a little worrisome, losing that round right there.
Yeah, definitely. As we can see, coming into this next one, you got 1,400 on Cutler, 1,500 or 1,550 rather on Finesse. Yep, not going to be a buy coming out this round, fellas. As JDM is like, but I have 5,300. It's enough for me to glass cannon. Nope, not today, as they will just play the safe route. I think this is the correct call. No reason in round 4 to be going for that kind of craziness. We'll see if CLG can do any damage on this eco, as Games Academy, like we had stated, they did a pretty damn good job on their their eco rounds rather. Getting the bomb set, a couple frags here and there. JDM already being spammed. I don't know if he was as hidden as he thought he was, as they were spamming him when he was still just staring directly down to the floor, but Maybe just some pre-fire. He likes to play there. Taco coming up A ramp. Deals with Cutler. And thus far, looking like a flawless anti-eco.
Yeah, the two of the CLG players are over towards B so far, and they're actually going to do a little bit of damage into those players going up connector. But it's going to be only one kill coming back for him, and he goes down to FNS. Taco is going to get a second kill with that MAC-10. That's going to fuel a little bit of money for him. And there is Tarek able to get one. Last man left in a 1 versus 3 situation here. He's going to go ahead and just fall all the way back, try and save that AK-47, and hope for the best for next round because right now, if you're CLG, you're going to go down 2-2 right now, and you want to be able to capitalize on this next gun round as you want to be able to put up a lot of CT rounds on this map.
Yeah, indeed, as Tarek moves over towards B market. Doesn't look like they'll be able to hunt him down, but 2-2, it is still a bit of a CT-favored map here. So if Games Academy can kind of make this a scrappy fight where they're just kind of trading rounds and back and forth, will favor their side at the moment as Tarek just peering towards the window. I think he actually spotted Taco. Obviously, we have a much easier time with X-ray and all, but I think he did spot him for a moment. Doesn't take the shot, though. 2-all as we move into round 5, and they do go for the buy here. JDM with an AWP. He's got a kit as well. Flashbang. And actually an incredible spawn from middle, but he's not going to use it. Interesting. He heads towards B.
Yeah, this might be the play to try and dethrone that mid control from Games Academy. They've done a lot of that, and they're going to send him over towards B and maybe try and take a little bit more of a passive look at this. Like, as you can see, already 3 Games Academy players are up mid, and they're going to split A here. They're going to come connector, and there's going to be Hayes finding 1. That's all he's going to get, though. He gets traded out immediately. Lucas with 2 huge kills. Tarek goes back into 1. Phoenix is going to go down here, and Lucas is only at 1 HP. There's Cutler going into 1 himself. Now it is going down to a 2 versus 3. Still a player in CT to deal with and a player in jungle to deal with if you're Games Academy. And it's going to be difficult to plan here. Tarek with a great headshot coming through. And now it's going to be on to Lucas with that 1 HP. Not going to happen for him. He's going to go down. So CLG, very good round, very good hold. They took the kind of a passive play from there, and they're able to cut down GA as they tried to come in through connector there.
Yeah, you can see those forward smokes towards Catwalk and such, trying to help them out, and that was actually a good counter for JDM trying to play Catwalk, was those smokes, as he was basically forced to fall back, find a new angle and such, and it was left up to the defenders over at A, but luckily they make it work. A lot of that credit to Tarek. As now in this round, Games Academy, they do go for, what would you call this of a buy? Everest?
I believe in the words of Ricky, this is a kitchen sink buy.
That is indeed the case, as I'm sure Ricky is smiling ear to ear in the production booth behind me. And I would completely agree. This is definitely the definition of everything under the kitchen sink, as we got the UMP on Phoenix, got some Tech 9s, you have that AK, JDM getting 2 before they're even allowed onto the B-bomb site, and that's so critical. If you can take them down while they're still inside of that bit of a funnel of B apartments, hold that thought as Henny and Showtime come up with some quick frags. JDM's still around looking for the no-scope, but he goes down to Showtime. We have a 2-on-2 as coming from Catwalk. Henny taps off the head of Cutler, and it's only Hazed. And he finds himself in a 1v1 versus Showtime. Peeks a little bit wide, and Showtime takes advantage. Big frags as, well, apparently the kitchen sink buy, that's all Games Academy needs.
Yeah, their rifles were actually able to capitalize on the kills that round. The couple that they had were able to capitalize. And those players that, fortunately for them, they had the rifles coming in a little bit later, so the first couple kills, and they were able to retrieve the weapons due to those early picks. Ended up working out well for them as those AKs in Henny's hand and Showtime were able to get the picks and get in sight and take the round there. But we are going to see a full-out A round from this time from GA. It is a save in the hands of CLG, and they're going to figure out that there's a lot of players over here at A. Right off the bat, there is Phoenix and Lucas going into 1, make it 2 for Phoenix, and now it's just Tarek with the Desert Eagle and FNS by themselves trying to make something happen here. Unfortunately for him, I don't think it's going to work out. There's going to be a 1D coming up from Tarek, and he can find a second. He's going to go for the spin. He's not going to find it. FNS going down. Tarek's going to go ahead and retreat for now. That bomb has been planted. getting an angle on Cat. He's going to spot that player across, and he's not going to find it on the re-peek from Taco, taking him down with that MP7. So you can definitely see a lot. You can see the knowledge in Games Academy, knowing what kind of money that CLG are on. Thus far, you've seen two times. Both times that CLG have had to save, you've seen an SMG coming out for Games Academy to get that extra little money reward bonus for getting the kill. So both times. So just a little tidbit. You can see how much these teams pay attention to the economy and how important it is in this game, as it is going to be a double save coming in here from CLG going into this next round.
Yeah, looks like they're interested in the B-side play, and just to further that thought in that, well, just their anti-ecos are looking really good as well. After taking down a player last round and shadowed underneath balcony, they still utilized some Molotovs, made sure that everything was cleared out. And you see, even taking into B, they make sure Molotov goes down at Van. Anything that's a little too cheeky for them to peek close range, they're going to try and firebomb it if at all possible. As Lucas takes down JDM, finesse. We'll find Taco as the weapon is dropped. A nade under his feet, though. That is his ticket to the afterlife. Cutler 1v4 to try and find some exit frags, but this is a scary look for CLG. Games Academy looking very strong on their T side, whereas CLG, I've seen stronger performances early on in a Mirage map on the CT side. That is for certain.
Yeah, Games Academy is very strong. It's what you want to see out of a team when they pick up that their map. Is you just want to see an aggressive play, and I guess you want to see him put up a lot of T-sign rounds, you know? All right, we're going to be moving in here into the next round. It is going to be 5-3. Games Academy cleaning that one up. We are going to be seeing a full buy double op setup coming out of CLG here. Tark and op working it.
Yeah, as looks like we're going to see bomb towards a ramp. The players coming out through underpass. They will take down Hayes first and foremost in connector. That's going to be a large opening as they look to further their positioning, and actually they're going to pinch into this A-bomb site. Tark with his op. He's inside a palace, so kind of not the position you maybe suspected him to be in, but two quick frags going back the way of Games Academy, and now it's going to be JDM and Tark holding a crossfire. Tark takes down Taco with the no-scope underneath the balcony. JDM trades onto Henny, and he is going to look for another frag here, but barely gets out of there. 50 hit points remain as he's in a 1v2.
And he's going to find a nice shot there, and it's going to come down to a 1 versus 1. Showtime full HP, and JDM with that op. The bomb is going to get it. Looked like he's going to go for that plant. He's still looking around trying to find a kill, but he's going to back his way into JDM. He's already rotating on. He's going to leg him, and now it's going to come down to if he can get the pistol kill here. He's going to jump out window, and now that player is going to run back to A site. JDM has a good opportunity to win this round. He now knows where that player is. Can he finish him off? He's got the rifle. He knows that he's done the damage. He just needs to put one bullet into him. And the bomb is playing over on triple, and he gets a nice headshot! What a shot coming in from JDM. Flicks over, lucky enough to survive the onslaught of bullets coming from Showtime, and he'll pick up the round. And if you're CLG, you need that round right now, and that is a great 3K coming out of JDM right there. And they need to get themselves back into the game with that win right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. As the downside is that they survive with only a single member, and the T-side economy is incredible at the moment. So they're going to have to deal with a fully bought-in T-side with kind of a less than optimal buy on their end. We'll see how this goes as Games Academy. It was still a very close situation, and JDM getting that wall shot. I thought he was just going to end it there at that shot.
Window?
But, yeah, but instead finds the wallbang shot, and I'm curious if he actually recognized that he hit him there. I imagine he suspected, and switching to the rifle was definitely the correct move. Probably either way. It is JDM, to be fair, though. He's got some excellent op skills, but nonetheless, gets the job done, and got Taco working towards a ramp. Middle control yet again, and that's just something you were highlighting early on that we would see plenty of, and whew, one by one they fall as they try and make it in to the A-bomb site here. Henny now actually peeking from catwalk through connector.
JDM did spot him already. He went a little jump over the wall and saw him peeking the cat, so JDM knew not to peek right there. So that was a good play from him, and I don't think you can see him if you jump up over there.
Yeah, and actually,
jump spot it?
There was actually a pop flash from the CTs from A as well, and that's actually what forced Henny off the angle. But yeah, excellent reconnaissance there at first. Had been spotted, but okay, all right. Well, we got a round on our hands as Phoenix and Henny both find a frag.
Yeah, and they're gonna rotate that bomb back towards B. And right now there are no CTs in that area. Right now it looks like FNS is gonna go ahead and roll himself over there to try and get some knowledge, figure out what's going on. But two CLG players still are over here, and FNS needs to come up huge right now if he's gonna stay in this bomb site solo, and he's gonna need to be able to pick up these kills as he is getting in close. And these players are gonna be coming out. He's gonna hear the nades. He's gonna be able to make the call for his team. As the bomb is down on site, he's going to find the bomb planter, exactly what he needed to do. There's not going to be enough time if he can stay alive here for a little bit longer. As the last person to be in the center of the site, and it's going to be FNS cleaning it up. So great play from him, just as we were saying it, that he needed to be able to find those kills and make it happen playing solo over there. He's able to do it, and that's a 5th round for CLG. They're going to tie it back up here, and they're going to have a few more people survive, so they should be able to get a little more utility on this next round.
Yeah, making their lives a little bit easier here, and on the opposite side, a little bit less for the T side. They don't have an op this time, Henny. Without, gonna go with an AK instead. They do have a decent nade set, only one Molotov though, so again, things getting a little easier for CLG in that regard. But some swift headshots from Games Academy could turn things right around again. Phoenix, he gets caught out an underpass. Lucas was right behind him. He trades out immediately. JDM gets spotted inside a connector, can't find his shot. Some spam up towards Finesse and Ladder Room probably scared him a little bit, but can't actually spot him there, just going for the pre-fire. Finesse thinking about rushing through this smoke, and he does indeed do that. Spots out Lucas, but blindsided by Showtime on Catwalk. 4 on 2, as they are moving to the bomb site that is heavily defended.
Yeah, and Tarek's going to be the only one here, and he's going to be spotted out here. Take a lot of damage. He does get one, so he knows that these players are close by, and he's got a player coming behind the CT, and he's not going to be able to find the kill on him. Showtime coming up huge. He picked up that player coming up Catwalk, and there we just saw a different way for Games Academy to take middle. We saw their aggressive play coming out of top mid, and then this round taking a couple players top mid and going underpass, able to take control of it. Hayes going down early, and I mean, it was just easy for him to get up Cat and get in the window and get those kills after that, and it just shows you how good Games Academy are at taking mid control on this map.
Yeah, definitely. And now this is their opportunity to take a commanding lead, as they've put CLG back on the save. As long as they can make it through this round, they're still going to have, let's take a look at the economy. They are a little bit low monetarily speaking, so it is in their best interest to try and make it through this round as flawlessly as possible. Obviously every round's like that, but certainly on these anti-ecos, you got the better weaponry, so if you read the situation correctly, again, you should be winning those duels. As we can see, there is Hazed moved up behind here. And depending on his timing, and of course Counter-Strike all about timing, as he's going to be lurking up from behind, finally making up the stairs. They Molotov him off, though, and that is a hell of a read, which, well, it's going to take him out of the situation until it's pretty much too late. Tark just going to hide inside of Market, hoping to find something cheeky here, and, well, Hazed, again, that Molotov just deterred him at the start. Wow, Tark, that was actually an incredible angle to hold. He's inside of a smoke, staring at the wall. I think he heard footsteps, flicks around, grabs the AK, now trying to get out of there. Ooh, what a headshot, though, as he goes down. Hazed will get dropped as well, so mission accomplished. Games Academy making it through the round with 4 left means incredible things for their economy.
Yeah, and that's, like we said, CLG not looking good right now. Not a lot of money on their side, and making it through flawlessly there in that last round, or almost flawlessly. That one player went down in kitchen, so it's close to flawless as you can get. They're gonna have a good opportunity here to try and capitalize and even push that lead even farther. As you can see, not a lot of utility coming out from CLG. A lot of we got a Mag-7 and a FAMAS, and there's JDM already picking up 1 kill with that aggressive hall speak. So maybe that's what they need to do. They need to get these aggressive plays. They got one in. They're going to smoke it off. And now it's on Games Academy to come through the smoke and see if they can find anything here. JDM going down early, and he's just not even looking the right direction. Cutler gets one in return, but Phoenix just comes through on him. And now it's all down to Tarek and FNS. And FNS has a Mag-7, so this is not looking good if you're CLG right now.
No, not at all. As to be honest with you, he might even want to peek some of those angles with the USPS out, as it might heed him a little bit better results. But no, he makes it over to A ramp and actually will take down Showtime. Creates a 1v2 for Tarek. He does not have a kit, and no one had one, so he is just going to grab the op, and, well, he's just going to have to save, as again, the lack of utility really shown itself. And CLG even found the entry frag in that round, but still on that A-bus, Games Academy able to make it work. And that's kind of true signs. If they know what's coming and you can still beat them, that's just, you continue to do what you're doing. You guys are you're kind of wrecking the other side.
Yeah, and it's, again, no money over there on CLG's side, so they're probably going to have to save up here for that last round. And right now, this is not good if you're CLG. Not good at all. I mean, you've already lost the half, and that was the last round right there. You can't win it. You can't win the half anymore, and they just need to capitalize on getting these rounds here and try and work into this T-side half and maybe make some plays. But right now, it's really looking like we're gonna have the upset tonight. It looks like it's gonna be 2-0 in favor of Games Academy. They've had a really good showing, able to take that first map, and right now on their map choice, they are absolutely dominant on the T side. And this should be another round for him right here, so it should be 9-6 at the bare minimum for him. Henny already picking up the one gun that they had. So right now the take is going to come in, but Games Academy absolutely showing off how good they really are on this map. There's going to be a kill coming from Tark, and there's Phoenix going back 2 into the other team. And now it is going to be an easy plant and clean up. Phoenix with a third. And it's going to be on Hayes, who actually is able to pick up one, but he is up in halls, so I mean, not a whole lot going on. He's able to get that op. So, of all people to get, he is going to get the op. He's unfortunately not going to get away. He's going to get a headshot, and they're going to recover the op. But not looking good for CLG right now.
No, not at all. 9-5. Games Academy looking, honestly, primed to take double digits here. Even with this buy coming out from the CLG side, they don't have an op on JDM. He's been the one that's kind of, you can look at the scoreboard, he's top fragging at the moment, and that op is a big reason. And he has been finding some pretty critical entry frags, so that's a big loss for them. And
no
yet again,
either.
they don't have a kit. And, oh man, well, you know how that went last time as, okay. So Games Academy, that was a flash for a potential JDM that was peeked inside. It's just, I don't know if that was communicated very well as some players being white screened inside of Palace, but Cutler's the only one in A. And he will spot them flooding out, and actually,
they're gonna get 2 kills in return there.
Yeah, we're gonna see CLG putting up a pretty good defense.
They are gonna get taken down, and it's gonna be down to a 3 versus 3 in the last round and a half. And CLG needs this round. If they go down 10 rounds here, it's not gonna be good at all. Showtime taking out Hayes, and now it is all on these remaining 2 players. Color is hanging out by the bomb right now, so he doesn't have, like we said, no keys. They have to make something happen here. JDM picking up 1 PM4, and it's going to be JDM going down to that op. Does he know where these remaining 2 players are? Oh, they know where he's at. He's going to get 1 kill. That last player's going to be in halls. And he's going to be peeking out, and he's going to find the kill. And that's going to be it. Henny not even needing to peek right there. Peeks anyways and shows him up.
Right. That was ridiculous. Cutler having all the information in the world about where that player's going to peek, but can't take him down. Henny too swift, as that's going to be 10-5 at half, and well, pretty similar to map number 1, only it was CLG T-side on Cobble, and they dropped that map. Now on the opposite end, and they're looking to take it. They're going to have to perform similar to what we saw from Games Academy. Of course, different sides, different map, a lot of different situations. But again, want to let you guys know we got our RGN LAN coming up next week, and if you guys want some tickets to it, you guys can get free tickets over at proseries.rgn.tv. It's in California, so make sure you're in the area. Would make sense, right? As it's in Santa Ana at Esports Arena. Very excited. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And if you guys aren't able to make it, you can witness all of the action here on Azubu as well. Most of the time, I think we're going to have 2 streams live at once. This one being Go RGN TV, and then Go RGN TV 2. So, again, hope to either see you in chat or in person, as that event is going to be awesome. $30,000 on the line. So we're just waiting for these players to ready up, and looks like we are now going live in the second half of the second map. Potential upset with Games Academy taking things 2-0.
Yeah, and right now, CLG needs this pistol round. So there's not a more crucial pistol round in their tournament lives right now for CLG. They need to win this one and start the road to recovery to win this map out. And it's going to be very difficult. This map has gotten a little more T-sided as time's gone on in Counter-Strike, but it's still going to be an uphill battle for them going into this round. As we can see, they have 2 players with utility, 3 players with armor, and for Games Academy side, we're going to have 3 sets of armor, smoke, couple kits, and a nade. And we can see already aggressive play towards B, trying to find out where these players are, leaving that 1 player to spot over towards A. And he's going to go ahead and play it from CT. But CLG taking their time over here, giving Games Academy enough time to rotate back a little bit.
Indeed.
Oh, go ahead. All you, my friend. All you.
Here we go. Henny coming up from Connector. We'll be able to take down JDM. I think you heard another one on the other side of the stairs. That's Tark waiting for him. Hayes takes down Showtime, and Tark, He's not going to wait very long. Decides to peek on through, and he will take down Henny. Now 3-on-3. They've got a kid on Lucas, and he's very close to the bomb. Two players not peeking from A ramp as a nade and a smoke. They ran on out, and the double headshot from... It's Taco and Phoenix. The following one from Taco as well, and my God. I didn't actually realize they had 2 kits on the round. Who buys 2 kits on pistol round, Everest? Is this reality?
I mean, the team that won the round right there.
Right? The team that won the round. That is the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, Games Academy able to get that retake. They allowed the bomb plant, so it's going to be on them to hold it down. We're going to see a lot of rifles coming out here as they get prepared to fight against CLG. But look at this. They're not going to utilize the fact that they got that bomb plant and try and buy on the 3rd round. They're going to go with the armor and the Tank 9s, maybe try and force another bomb plant. They are going aggressive towards A here. They have 2 players at CT to contend with, but they are going to have a little bit of utility to try and smoke them off. But this is kind of surprising, don't you think? I mean, I know they're down, so maybe they want to try and surprise them.
That's my guess. Thinking is? That's my guess, in that if you know they got a bomb plant in pistol round, usually the trend is you're going to save and get AKs in the 3rd. That's kind of, again, what we're used to seeing. But, and I think the read would be that CLG is hoping that there's SMGs, but Games Academy, they've bought up like there is going to be a forced buy. So they have read the situation extremely well, and Lucas Henny opening things up towards connector in middle. It is going to be a B-side play as we'll see JDM hop out of the apartments. Lucas, ridiculous shots from him as Tarek all alone in a 1v5, and they spent everything here. This is going to be another round where they're going to have to eco, and furthering the scoreline, Games Academy looking very primed to take this map number 2.
I can just feel the face palming in chat right now from CLG. Like,
CLG fans. Really?
Yeah, they're just like, why? Why is this happening? And like you said, they didn't get a single kill for their effort that round. It's going to be 12-5, and Games Academy showing why this is their map pick. Like, they are just decimating CLG right now.
Spawn. Did that just happen?
Yep, that just happened.
Oh my God.
Not just a slash, but a good old stab in the back.
Right. Deep into the flesh as he's down to 28. That is ridiculous. Henny's going to take him down, and JDM's just going to...
oh, there's the culprit.
Right? Yeah, it's Finesse. Oh, man. He's probably going to get up, go to Finesse's computer, wait until he dies. Oh, he's dead now? Well, you get to sock him or something to that effect. Maybe some Charlie horses. Something like that. As JDM throwing up the smiley face in chat. Knows what's going on. Tark has find 2 kills, and he's got a FAMAS in hand. A bomb site, at least in his intel, is clean at the moment. So they're rotating the bomb back through. Considering Henny's fairly low and the other players are kind of towards B, this is a doable situation.
Yeah, they have, well, they don't have any armor, so that's going to be difficult for them already. They have control of that bomb site for the most part, and they are going to at least get a plant for their effort here. It's just going to come down to post-plant, see if they can hold on to it. If there's a round that they need to convert, that's going to be a difficult round to convert. It's this one right here. I mean, granted, it should have been the last 2 rounds, and it's not going to work out for them off the bat, and it's not going to work out for them at all. They do get a plant, so they are going to have some money to work with, and they should be able to buy in this next round, but CLG is... Oh, this has gotta hurt for them right now.
Right. This is devastating. they're being fairly dominated here on Mirage, which we expected Games Academy to be pretty solid, but I wonder how much of it is the mindset from losing map 1. It's like, well, we had such an incredible lead, we dropped it, lost it in overtime. And considering, remember that hazed 1v3, like you were highlighting, they should have been able to close it out there, but lost the round after, and that was pretty much the only round they've gotten in a little while, and that allowed for OT. So just, yeah, not going their way at all. And Games Academy now 3 away. They have got to be hyped at the moment.
Yeah, this is an exciting moment for them, especially getting ready for this land coming up here. We're going to see a kill coming in from Henny. Aggressive play. Can he find it? Yes, he does. With the FAMAS, too. He gets the double spray down on the one player jumping up from above. He's down to 14 HP. And right now, oh, you got to be so upset right now if you're... And there's going to be a kill coming in on Tarek. CLG, this is not working out well for him. And it looks like it honestly... This is going to be a 2-0. Like, there's no other way to look at it. There's no way that CLG is going to come back and win this. And if so, I'll eat my hat. We'll say that.
You'll eat your hat. We're going to have video of that, by the way.
On stream on our Twitter if they come back and win it. No, don't get that kill, JDM. Just go ahead and buy out now.
Anytime you want to go down here.
We are going to see a kill coming from JDM and Hayes down to 1 point of health. They got the bomb secured here, and if you're Games Academy, you just need to hold on to this. And just to clarify, they have to win the series. I'm not saying win this map. They have to win the series. If they win the series, I'll eat my hat.
Okay, all right. Noted.
They have to win 2 maps.
Noted.
2 maps
all right. I'm sure we've got plenty of people that'll hold you accountable to that. As I actually like the way you put that. I think it was Henny who initially got that double kill moving up the stairs, and you said with the FAMAS, but I thought you were saying what the FAMAS? Like what the, and then you moved into an F, and I'm like, that is going to be my term. Anytime I get killed in matchmaking with a FAMAS, I'm going to say what the FAMAS says. That is as clean a way to get my point across as it needs to be. Hazed with a single hit point, just going to retreat into Palace and save 14-5. Oh boy, that is.
And look at the money too.
Yeah, there's no silver lining to this for CLG. There's literally none. They've got nothing going for themselves other than the 5 rounds that we see on the board.
Yeah, and they're gonna force up what they can here. And they're going for the win. They're not playing for OT at this point. They're going for the win. The armor, what was that? 2 smoke grenades? They threw 1 already, but they had 3 smoke grenades and a molly. So they're playing absolutely for the win right now, and they have to start the road to recovery right now with this round. Right now, there is only 1 player in defensive A side, so maybe they can capitalize on this early. They have 4 players over there and that 1 player holding mid. But we'll see if they can get anything off there. Showtime picking up the kill. That's the problem with having a smoke. No smokes for CT. Already 2 kills coming in. They're going to leg that player. Gideon brings the player in spawn. Target goes back in to 1 player. So they have kind of brought it back a little bit here. But they are still trying to get into sight, and they can't get the bomb down because they don't have any smokes to cover anything.
I do see a leg shot there from Showtime, and Lucas is going to follow it up. Henny's still just hiding in connector. He's like, guys, they know I'm here. Help me, please. As we will have some players coming the other directions. Taco gets taken down on the flank, and now it's only Lucas and Henny to try and put this on 15 rounds for themselves. Would be good for them and save themselves a little bit of stress here, as, well, we do see a smoke going onto the bomb itself, and Cutler has made his way into Shadow. Oh, what a flick from Lucas as he takes down both of them. Cutler will fall. Now they need to find the bomb, but he's not going to find it in time. Lucas with immaculate play, but then he can't find it in the smoke. Everest, it pains me to witness, but CLG, they are going to put a 6th round on the board, as Games Academy surely should have won that.
Yeah, that was, well, I mean, that smoke, that was their own smoke, wasn't it?
That was, yes.
So it's even more painful, and I think that's a little bit of a sign of Games Academy not exactly being as accustomed to playing against big teams where little mistakes like that can get punished. But we can see thus far they have been absolutely, for the most part, flawless on this happen. Doing really well from that first map already. There's a kill from Cutler picking up 1, and that's going to show a lot of presence for mid, and Cutler has been damaged quite a bit. There's another kill coming up, so CLG on the road to make him eat my hat here as they've picked up 3 kills already, and it's going to be down to Phoenix and Taco as they move into the A side here, and they're going to find that other kill, and now it's going to be all on Phoenix in the back of the site. He hasn't found anything yet, and he's not going to find anything, and that's going to be a 7th round for CLG. So this is where CLG's like experience and like going and playing in across the pond, or going and playing against big teams. That's where this it needs to come into play. They need to show resolve and claw their way back into this one.
Yeah, take it round for round. That's the way it needs to be. Tape off that scoreboard at the top there, as you just need to focus on, again, 1 round at a time, putting them on the board. And they have made it now to half the scoreline, 14-7. So on their way back, they have an eco from Games Academy. The downside is that if they do execute here, and they do it carelessly, there is a stack, and that's worrisome, as you got Taco and CT spawn, 1 on either side of Firebox. You got 1 in Sandwich, and Henny up at top of balcony. So 1:10 remaining. CLG just playing very slow. They have finesse towards middle, so he's making sure that no one flanks them at some point. Now they will slowly eke on up the ramp, and Tark did not spot Lucas. Henny hasn't been spotted either, as now his pistol has been, as he looked towards the Molotov. Well, that's a good way to give away your spot, as Lucas, still alive, goes down. Taco to follow, and a flawless CLG round as they take down every player, and doing it quite nicely, as they don't take any damage.
Yeah, and they're able to bring that one back. And, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot for him to go against there. Pistols, it was a stack, but not really a whole lot bought there for Games Academy. And CLG starting to claw their way closer and closer back. They're halfway there to tying up the score. They've just passed that halfway threshold. So we're going to see what they can do here going up against another Eco. So this should be another round for them on the board here, as they are showing that mid-aggression once again. And they're going to nade stack the window. Unfortunately, no one is there for Games Academy. They're going to come up connector. Tark getting that one kill into A site. There's a second. FNS getting one. And there's going to be a third from Hazed. So we're working out pretty well for him, and make it a fourth. JDM. We're just gonna play counting with Everest here. We're up to 5 now, and it is gonna be all on Lucas. Can he make it the 5th kill? And he is gonna be the 5th. We counted all the way to 5 today, my friends. All the way to 5.
Stuff. Very impressive. Yeah, they take everyone down. No casualties for them yet again, and well. They've actually created a situation where, especially as we kind of move round by round here, as we move into double digits, CLG, if they do lose one, once they pass that double digits mark, they can win the one thereafter. They definitely are primed for overtime. Of course, they don't want to see that. They want to just straight up win this map. But in the event that they lose a round, they're building up enough bank. They'll have enough to buy in the next. No problems about that at all. And then really good shot to, again, push things a little bit further. Potential maybe OT in both these maps. That would be pretty spectacular. Very entertaining for us, but we actually see Henny and Showtime double op, so they're bringing out everything they think and they require, as CLG actually aggressive towards middle, a little bit towards B. They do have Cutler in ladder room. Taco with some spam into the smoke. That's going to give away to Finesse that, well, he was just there. But with the bomb going back towards ramp, they do have a minute to play with, but no real sign of strategy just yet from CLG. But I imagine they will bet it on this A take with Hazed working towards, or sorry, not Hazed, that is Finesse, I believe, or Cutler. One of the two, 1 or 5. Now that's going to be Cutler. In underpass, he'll come up. He'll either stay there and wait for a rotator, or he will take in from connector. JDM with the opener as they take into A.
Henny was posted up on the Eagle for a long time, and JDM just walks out and pops him right in the head. JDM picking up a second, one coming back before then, and there's Cutler picking up another. So this is looking like a CLG round, and this is once again going to put Games Academy down to really pour on money. So those 2 remaining players are going to try and save here and try and make something happen in the next round. So right now this is looking really good for CLG to claw their way back into this one. Like you said, if they do lose one, they're going to have enough money, especially with 4 people surviving this round, to play that next round and possibly force an eco, and that would just push them even closer to winning. Even if they have to take it in OT, you got to take it in steps. They were down only with 5 rounds for a long time, and clawing their way back has not been an easy task for them.
Not at all. And Cutler is trying to find some frags on the hunt here. Goes down to Lucas, and looks like he will not be successful in stripping away this AWP and AK-47. So good news for Games Academy as they move forward. And the question is, do they force behind these 2 weapons? I'm very curious. They will. All right. So I think they're going to be minus a little bit comparing to what they had in the last with the double op. And Showtime, he's going to keep his AWP. Doesn't throw it over to Henny. So Henny just not feeling like he wants to utilize it. In that last round, there was a lot of mid-control for CLG. And this time, Games Academy, they will contest.
And they are going to be, once again, going towards mid for CLG, like you said in that previous round, a lot of control. There's going to be Cobra Talk. They're going to get more than that. No, it's going to be JDM and Cutler going straight back into them. So 2 for 1 there, and there's going to be some kills coming back in. And JDM finds the head, and there's going to be Tarek finding another one. And JDM, what a fast round that was. That was just, from start to finish, absolutely brutal. We're going to see that tactical timeout coming in from GA now.
Yeah, and I think that's a required one as they are getting brutalized at the moment. CLG is picking them apart as, yeah, just pretty much everything CLG's throwing at them. They're making sure that they're playing just very sound Counter-Strike and that if someone dies, there's going to be someone there to trade. So you can see in middle, in no situation really is Games Academy able to take 2 for a single player of their own. It's all kind of 1-for-1s, and that will favor CLG. And well, they've got the strength in their roster to, no matter who's kind of left, they are very powerful individuals. So in that last one, Tarek and JDM, again, the really standout players to have in that remaining moments. And Games Academy just trying to think of what they can do here, in that we've seen Henny try and contest middle, and it went very poorly for him. Even with without an AWP on the T side, there was one round where he hopped up onto that little what are they called? Saddle horses? Something to that effect. Anyhow, he jumps up on that in window room to try and get a better peek into middle. And he found a leg shot on a Cutler, but he got spammed down by like 4 AKs immediately. So I think that's what's made them a little hesitant to put that there. And, well, maybe they need to try it again as Henny, he is, when he hits his shots, he can look like a god with that op. But we'll see.
He is really good with it. Maybe it's just the feeling of the map that elected him to go away from it on that last round, but in the end it didn't work out. Showtime was able to get a couple picks, but like you were saying, Henny is just nuts with that op, and sometimes you just wonder, like, why not even pick it up even if you're not going to be good with it. And I think something like that we can see a little in another team over here that's playing in North America right now is Cloud9. Skadoodle, top operator in the world when he's on point, but not as of lately. It just hasn't been there for him, and he continues to op, and maybe that's what Henny's feeling. Maybe I just need to step away from it if I'm not feeling it, and maybe that could be something Cloud9 can learn from. If Skadoodle's not feeling the op, you have someone else op, you know? I mean, not necessarily that any of the other players on the team are outstanding like Skadoodle is, but if your player's not hitting his shots, you gotta change something up to get, you know, a little more comfortable in it. But we are gonna be into this next round. Smoke coming in. Smoke Tarek. Oh, that was a flash, not a smoke, but there's gonna be ooh, what a brutal headshot from Tarek, picking up the kill there, and it is just devastating here. It was an eco, so yeah, you're not expecting a whole lot out of it if you're Games Academy, but right now CLG is really looking poised to bring this one back and maybe even win this whole game. They are going to be at 12 after they finish off these two players. Only one has armor, so you're not really expecting a whole lot of them. They are over here on the A side. One that triple. Tarks is going to not find him, but his teammate is going to be there to trade out the clearing connection. Last player's on site, and that's Showtime picking up another. And now it is going to be on Showtime. 12 HP left, but that bomb is at the other bomb site.
Yeah, indeed it is. And I think this is save scenario. Just walks back towards ramp, and he's not going to get there in time. And he's going to try and chase, but ooh, checking this angle. Really nice read from Hazed. That Showtime had not made it very far. And 14 to 12. We are 2 rounds away from tying things up, and you can see CLG, they, financially speaking, will not have a worry in the world like at all for the rest of this half. We got 16K on JDM. We got pretty close to 12K on Finesse. It's looking very, very good, whereas, of course, Games Academy haven't been able to pick up anything. How many rounds in a row have we seen now? We've got 7 rounds in a row for the CLG side. Games Academy haven't had a lot of chances, to be fair, even in those rounds that they're taking. So, need to find something here. And they do go for an interesting middle play. Henny in connector. One down in middle and one underneath the window. So, they do have a bit of lockdown, but CLG straying away from that real estate in this round.
And we're going to go ahead and, like we said, a little bit of a slow work here. And you can see a little bit more aggression towards the middle from Games Academy. And that bomb is actually towards B. And I don't think we've seen like a straight up kind of B push from CLG yet. It's been like a fake towards A or take mid control and go up A. But we haven't seen any of them like pour out of halls in a gun round thus far. And the Nade's going to come over and Lucas is going to molly it off. And this could spell trouble for CLG. Hayes actually picking up one over there in window, and it's going to be getting there from connector, and that's going to be Henny picking up a kill with that off, and now it is going to be on CLG to take over towards the middle, and they're going to find another kill. Can Finesse pick up that kill? He's going to get trapped in there. He does have the bomb, so this is not good if you're CLG. The bomb is trapped in the middle. They have control, but Henny re-peeks when he doesn't really need to. There's going to be Showtime jumping up on the window, but he's going to get found by Target. Now it's 1 versus 2. That bomb is down, and CLG doesn't know where this last player is. It is Lucas, and he is on Cat, and JDM is going to be spotting it out here. Any second now, we're going to have some contact here as Lucas is probably going to try and catch Tarek as he goes up stepping. He's going to catch it, but Tarek actually cleans up the headshot. I figured JDM would have been the one picking up the kill there.
I just can't believe that CLG was able to make that work, as you could see the ideas. It looked like a double fake. They send players towards A early, 2 of them, and then they had 3 up in B apartments. The A guys fake, and then the B guys fake, then they go underpass, and that's where things kind of got derailed, as 2 of them got dropped. And then eventually, again, they had to go back and get that bomb after Finesse went down. But Games Academy had a real opportunity, especially Henny locking down that real estate. But instead, we're going to see CLG moving up to, it's looking like it's going to be 14 all, as they take down 3 members already in this ecoing CT side. And he's going to go down as well, and leaves only Phoenix. And yeah, it's going to be 14 all tied up, as CLG brought it all the way back.
Yeah, they brought it all the way back to even, and we're going to see buy coming out of Games Academy. I was waiting for their cash to get updated to see how much they're going to have, and it should be a reasonably comfortable buy. A lot of players having 6K on them. They're going to go with that double up again. It hasn't worked for them yet, but they're going back to it once again. Showtime and Henny trying to make it work. Hasn't happened thus far, and we're going to see all of CLG go to A off the start of this round, so it looks like it's going to be a dedicated A smoke take here. They may try and throw a little trickery in here, and then we can look at Games Academy, and with that two ops, with the absolute smoke out on site, it's going to be so hard for those ops to be utilized at all for them.
This is it. Round 29. The moment we've all been waiting for as CLG will try and break out into the bomb site. Hayes already taking significant damage, a little bit more as he kind of steps through the fire and the flame, but they do make it out and in good positioning here. But Phoenix, he does spray down one, takes Cutler down to 2 hit points, and this is looking not bad at all. The downside is post-plant is pretty sound from the T side. The upside is that CTs have more than enough utility to try and cut off some avenues, but they still haven't found any frags here. A little bit of slow play is look to be hesitating. Cutler taking down Lucas. Finesse still up at Tetris, and again, the time is taken away. They don't have anybody on the bomb yet as Taco is going to go down. Phoenix, it is going to be only Cutler, and he's got 2 hit points to clutch the round, and Phoenix has to just get out of there. I can't believe it. CLG on 15.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to start preparing my hat.
Right, you got some hot sauce for that, or like salad dressing maybe?
Spicy. I'll go get the ranch dressing out, man. I'll go get the ranch dressing out.
Gotta love that ranch. Well, we still have one map after this. It is going to be cash if needed, and it looks like it's going to be needed as CLG is 1 away, and considering the trend to Games Academy, they have less equipment than they've had in a lot of the rifle rounds in this half. We are going to go aggressive
in halls, though. Look at that. Just flying in there already. That's something different right there. We have not seen me play really aggressive towards either bomb site.
It's a great point as it gathers a lot of intel. They are with Tarek waiting, though, and Taco is going to walk right into his crosshair. Early pick for the T side at CLG, looking primed to take Mirage.
And that molly is going to make life very difficult for Phoenix in window room. And he's going to spot 3 players in mid from CLG, and he knows they're going towards connector, so he's got to be able to relay that to his teammates as CLG is trying to come up here. That pop flash is going to come in. That he's going to come in. Only 1 kill happening for Henny as they are going to be trying to make the retake here. And this very well looks like it's going to be a CLG round as they are starting to take control of this site. But there is a player still up in halls, and he can play spoiler here. But Tarek is going up there, and he's going to clear it out. He's not going to find the kill, but he does find the information. And it looks like it is going to be a kill coming in from Cutler. So 2 versus 3, and it looks like we're going to be going to a 3rd map. The bomb is planted. There's a player on Cat. Phoenix looking for something from CT. But, oh, you've got to be kicking yourself right now. There's going to be a kill coming in from FNS. It's going to be all on Lucas. He's gone. We're going to a 3rd map. It's got to feel bad if you're Games Academy right now.
That's a hard one to come back from. We'll see if they can do it on Cash, as again, it is going to be our 3rd and final random map, so we will knife for sides, but going to take a short break here as we move into that decider here in this best of 3. You're watching the Freedom Cup on RGN. Don't go too far. We'll be back in just a couple.
Ever wanted to earn revenue from your videos? Freedom offers a great partnership program which includes access to hundreds of thousands of audio tracks, sponsorships with great partners, and most importantly, a no lock-in contract. You can leave at any time for any reason. We